Okay, we're back up. Let's see how this looks. Let's try some movement and how it looks. Running small. From my side, it appears to just be, well, once I tab into the game, it looks pretty okay. Still a little shaky, but much better than it was. Okay, let's give this a try. Um, well, if you want to talk to me, I guess use the Twitch chat just casually. Or if you want to talk in Jin mains, I really don't mind either way. Just don't flood it. Would you rather see me do like a raid or just a normal run? A normal run takes around 5 to 8 minutes. A raid, I'd have to find a party, but it would be more intensive. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Is all the audio coming through fine? There should be some minor background music in the game, as well as my voice, of course. I'll do someone just followed. Thank you so much. I assume that was let's see, Dave, I assume? I couldn't catch it on my OBS in time, but thank you so much. I would like to get more into streaming, and this bitrate and resolution seems to work pretty decently. I'd have to test it on League, but it seems to work pretty okay. Okay, so would you rather see me do a raid or just a normal run? Something's sold. Not the items I put up, but something. Yeah, I haven't streamed much in a while, but I might start doing it in Jin mains or something. I really don't know. I'll have to see what the mods say about it, get some feedback from them, if we should make like a channel for such things or something. While I wait for a response, I guess I'll just do a arc ship run. Actually, no, I'm not running arc ship. I had to run that literally 100 times to get the completion down. So instead, we're gonna run Acheron. Get to see one of the titty girls. I mean, uh, important character. Hopefully, it doesn't just absolutely go to shit whenever the combat starts. See here in a second. a little bad on my end, but not atrocious. My computer isn't the greatest, so this is probably a big load on my CPU. Does the combat look decent? It's choppy on my end too, if that's anything, but if it is even worse on the other end. But it uses chain skill system where you use one skill and then within the next 3 to 5 seconds you're able to use the next skill with a bonus as well as just not having to set another hotkey. And that skill will be the next one available until your original one comes off cooldown or the window to use it comes off. Because my first ability, that kick into guns, has a very short cooldown, but if I use the other skills, it doesn't let me use the first one until the window goes away. But if I were to shoot and let the window for using the chain skill run out, the first ability comes back, as you can see. So you can set up some basic ability combos for yourself. So like one of them is that into my ultimate ability, which is a channeled barrage. Jezix, if you're currently watching, I'm using 1200 bitrate with a, what is it, 520 something. Maybe I should up the bitrate but leave the downscale. I can give that a try after this run and see how it looks on the outside. Dave here can give me a comparison as well. Keep talking, by the way, Dave. I'm watching chat. Game isn't horribly intensive if you're decently leveled. Plus, I've run these so many times that I know most of the enemy spawn patterns and attacks. Oh wait, no one's watching it. Well, Yeah, it's the frame rate on in-game is kind of choppy as well. I might try a higher bitrate with the same resolution and see if that doesn't lag, but judging from the fact that whenever I did 1600 bitrate, it lagged out, I don't think it'll work, but that may have been the resolution as well. Because right now it is at 1200 bitrate with a 500, not 500, 800 downscale. Get to see one of the important characters here. Fuck off, you bitch. Jezix, I am looking at chat since I do have a second monitor, so you can post the feedback there if you want. Yet. Once I get affiliated, if I get affiliated and can get emotes of my own, don't worry. I'll be adding cat. So does the boss fight look like garbage, or does it look at least watchable? Kazaks. Okay, so that was one run with that bitrate. I'm gonna restart the stream now and try a higher bitrate with the same resolution, and a higher bitrate with a lower resolution, which I really don't want to go lower than what it already is. Okay, so you can make out the basics of it, but pixel art for you, I'll try a higher bitrate. Okay, gonna restart. Okay, I'm gonna run the same mission time. Okay, does it look any better right now once I get into the area and start combat? Basic move. The frame rate isn't as big of an issue as the picture quality. I want to be able to at least make out what is going on. Looks a bit better. How's the frame rate looking? Like in game, I'm probably getting 25 to 30 FPS, judging from the skips, because the frame rate counter is obviously incorrect. There's no way this is 45. It's enough to tell what's going on, and it doesn't look like absolute ass. Yeah, from my end, when I'm looking at the stream, it looks like it's relatively understandable. In-game feels a little clunky, but I kind of expected that. Okay, that's nice at least. I'll try one more higher bitrate after this and see how that looks. Thanks for both of y'all's input, by the way. I've been wanting to get more serious about streaming as well and actually get down to doing this kind of stuff. I like streaming, it's just getting all the settings down with the proper feedback and people that know how it works has been an issue for me. Getting it basic setup isn't an issue, it's the like advanced settings that are an issue for me. Plus the fact that my CPU is actually just garbage, so it's hard for me to run any decent game and be watchable. I'm about halfway through this area, so I'm gonna try that higher bitrate real quick and see how that goes. So one sec, get ready to reset. So let's see how this looks. Judging from what I can see, it looks better. Yeah, it seems to look pretty good, actually. At least from my end. There's one last thing I want to try after this area is a lower resolution with this bitrate and see if it looks like garbage or if it's better. Because if I can get a better frame rate with at least somewhat close to this picture quality, that would actually be perfect. Because it seems like the resolution change what had the biggest effect on at least frame rate. For quality, bitrate has the effect, but for frame rate, it looked like the resolution change is what did it. Any feedback or anything to say? Okay. Once I finish this area before I go to the boss, I'll up the or down the resolution and see if that makes the frame rate better. If not, I'll go back to this and that'll be fine for a good while. Until I get a better computer. So, one last reset. Okay, my in-game frame rate has definitely gotten better. It's still not what it's like when I'm not streaming, but I didn't expect it to. Um, how does it look on the receiving end? Does it look better or worse than last time, do you think? You'd prefer it this way? Okay. A little more pixelated, but a lot less laggy. Same, I prefer it to be a bit smoother with a little less quality than perfect quality but horribly laggy. Yeah, especially if it's a big difference in how much it's lagging. See if we can actually tell what the boss fight's like this time. And before you say the boss is just sliding around, don't worry, that's happening on my end too. Fucking glitchy ass boss. Excuse. You wanna fucking stop? This bitch. Look at her. Look at this fucking cunt. What am. I can't hit her. The fuck is that? She just. Stop it! Oh, I hit her? Uh. I apparently hit her. Okay. Well, that's first stage down. Good boss, good boss. Oh, she's actually doing attacks now instead of just gliding around and smacking my ass. Good boss. Oh, Jessix, this is the first time you get to see me vape on camera. I'm glad it looks a lot better, though. Thanks for all the help. You gonna keep watching, or you gonna go back to Jin mains? I don't know how interesting this is to you. Also, Ollie character. Ollie character. Or lollies. What the fuck is that outfit? What the fuck? Oh, wait, she's actually 20 years. No, 30? I don't fucking know. Technically, it can be streamlined, but that costs money, and have that. OBS is the here you go, here's all the tools, do it yourself, good luck. Which I can't blame, it's free. Oh yeah, OBS is so much better than it used to be. Oh, I guess I should go turn in the quest that I finished. Cool. Yeah. Uh, anything you want to see before I log off or anything? I don't know. Nothing better to do right now. Because this is just one of the hub areas. The answer. Dismantle all this garbage. Okay. Anybody been messing with my Oh, someone trying to. Buy them out. Yo, Dave, you still around? Because someone's still watching the chat. Well, thanks for all the help if you're still here, Dave. Goodbye.